This ain't Texas. This ain't Phaedra. This ain't Phaedra.
I'm the referee, you can't play me, baby. I'm hotter than the summer, can't shade me. I put you on a stretcher when I send you up
I
to
cannot
grade.
believe that y'all are already trying to name this horse. We already know that the first one was Renee. Last time I checked, the Beehive was talking about they want to name it Nadine. So I don't know which one they done chose by the time I'm recording this video, by the time y'all watching this video, but it seemed like, right, Nadine was pretty high up on the leaderboard when it comes to choosing a name for this damn horse. Now, this cover is sickening. Although I'm just like, she feeling really patriotic with this flag. I'm glad I can't see all of it. No shade. I don't know what's going on. I'm glad I can't see all of it. You know, she got this red, white, and blue, thing going on. And honestly, she's over here looking like Peggy Carter, bitch. She's looking like Peggy Carter. These colors giving me Captain America. Bitch, you talking about Cowboy Carter is giving me Peggy Carter. Okay. I'm done. So yeah, this just really makes me interested to see what the third, what the cover for the third act is going to be, right? Because I'm like, girl, it's just getting progressively more and more cunt to me. Like I said, I'm gonna just pretend that this American flag is a pride flag or something. Bitch, she said y'all hoes got that shit with Renaissance. Y'all got the pride flag shit with Renaissance, bitch. Y'all ain't get that shit again. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So Beyonce posted on Instagram, of course she unveiled the cover, and then she posted this long caption on Instagram talking about the process that she went through creating this album, and she kind of like addressed the CMAs without like saying their name explicitly, right? So we gonna get into what she said. She said, today marks the 10-day countdown until the release of Act 2. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the supporters of Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. I feel honored to be the first Black woman with the #1 single on the Hot Country Songs chart. That would not have happened without the outpouring of support from each and every one of you. My hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, I love that for certain things, because race is definitely going to be relevant regardless. But I understand what she was saying. Like, if niggas want to do country music, niggas should be able to do country music, bitch. And I'm going to, and that's just it. Like, I get what she was saying. She said the album has been over 5 years in the making. And here is where she kind of addresses the CMA. She says, it was born out of an experience that I had years ago where I did not feel welcomed, and it was very clear that I wasn't. So I'm gonna switch to this article really, really quick. It says, after the CMAs, Natalie Maines, of course, of the Dixie Chicks, or the Chicks, I think they changed their name, reportedly said that she would never return to the awards show, disgusted by the chilly treatment that Beyonce received backstage and by the critiques of the performance by conservative country fans. So y'all done pissed her off. Okay, she said, but because of that experience, I did a deeper dive into the history of country music and studied our rich musical archive. It feels good to see how music can unite so many people around the world while also amplifying the voices of some of the people who have dedicated so much of their lives educating on our musical history. So back at the CMAs, y'all done pissed her ass off so bad. She didn't get online dragging y'all bitches. She should have cussed y'all ass out right there on the microphone. She should have cussed y'all ass out right there. She saw y'all lazy asses not clapping and shit. Bitch, stand the fuck up. So yeah, she didn't drag y'all ass in that moment, but she dragged y'all. She had the final say because she got a #1 with that goddamn Texas Hold'em, and the girls was gagging. Now she's talking about a country inspired or country themed album, country music gonna be all in it, and she studied the history of it. When you study the history of all this music shit and see niggas done started that shit, it's just like, it really makes me reconsider what's going on in rap right now. It's just like, I don't know why Jack Harlow had the #1 rap song in forever, and I didn't even hear that shit nowhere. So it's just like seeing the history of all these genres of music and seeing how Black people, were the foundation of all these genres, right? And watching what is happening to rap right now is just so interesting. It's interesting because I feel like it's the same shit. And so when you see people like, really black people really gatekeeping some shit, black artists gatekeeping some shit, like, understand that this is why we reclaiming some shit that we done made. You know what I mean? Country definitely ain't my cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie to y'all at all. But if we want to fucking perform in the shit, we want to make music in that genre, we should be able to, girl. Period. She said, the criticisms I faced when I first entered this genre forced me to propel past the limitations that were put on me. Act 2 is a result of challenging myself and taking my time to bend and blend genres together to create this body of work. She said, I have a few surprises on the album and have collaborated with some brilliant artists who I deeply respect. I want to pause right here and ask y'all the question, do you think that Taylor Swift is on this goddamn album? It would not surprise me. They go into each other's events and shit like that. Do you think that it's on this album? I don't know why, but I mean, anytime I think of country, immediately Carrie Underwood comes into my head. I know that's probably, people who are real connoisseurs of country music are probably like, girl, rolling their eyes to hear me say that shit, but I want to hear them sing together, bitch. I want to hear, and then they talking about Jolene. That's what the fuck they talking about too, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But I will just be saying that please don't take my man extra hard for my good sis. Anyway, Jay, you're never seeing the gates. She said, I hope that you can hear my heart and soul and all the love and passion that I poured into every detail and every sound. I focused on this album as a continuation of Renaissance. Hope this music is an experience, creating another journey where you can close your eyes, start from the beginning, and never stop. Then she says, this ain't a country album. This is a Beyonce album. Act like you know. Act like you know. She said, I'm going to be bending genres like I usually do. I'm be twirling the wig around, pulling from historical inspirations and shit. So I cannot wait to see what Miss Mama's done cooked up. She said, this is Act 2, Cowboy Carter, and I am proud to share it with y'all. So yeah, I would love to know what y'all think of the cover, what y'all think of, okay, first of all, just leave in the comments which one y'all prefer, Texas Hold'em or 16 Carriages. Leave that in the, or is it like, because for me, I'm just like, it's two different vibes for two different kinds of emotions, feelings. Texas Hold'em, you do a little line dance or some shit. 16 Carriages, you go somewhere with some tissues and cry somewhere. Like, it's just two different vibes. So tell me which one y'all prefer more, or if you think they're about the same, who y'all think is going to be on the album, all that stuff. Just leave it in the comments. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. All right, y'all, make sure that you're going to www.zaraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zaraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zaraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zaraxia, The Vengeance of Cold Wind, right? And go to Zaraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.
And that's why you can't take me, you hate me. I don't want your nigga, you crazy. That nigga too lazy. I need me a nigga who can tame me. Coming through, we make a nigga switch teams.